Lance made it down the drive from Vail today, right?
Not too bad. Beautiful.
Not bad. Lance is with Betteridge Fine Jewelers. They come in a lot. You guys are always showcasing great stuff. The ladies love it when you come in because you always bring in
something fun for them to look at and play and turn on. And I usually bring watches for you on Saturdays. Today I had to mix it up and we're going to do something different.
Well, but I think you said you're having a trunk show or of sorts with this designer, and this is very unique.
Very, very, very unique. I would put this in the category of very, very. So this is Mark Davis. This is some jewelry and mostly bangles. He does 95% of his stuff is in bangles, and he's out of Brooklyn. So everything that you see here is made in the U.S. is Brooklyn.
When you say bangles, what are bangles?
So a bangle is like
these bangles?
Yeah, it's a bracelet.
Oh.
It's like this type of bracelet as opposed to being soft.
I remember a band called the Bangles.
Oh, that was a good band, actually. Right. So back in the day, God, we're showing our age. Anyway, so these are made in Brooklyn by Mark Davis, and something that is fun with he got into finding Bakelite. Bakelite was really kind of the first plastic, or several of the first plastics that were started in the early 1900s.
What was it used for? Was it used for anything you needed
for
plastic
anything, yeah, it could be pinball machines, it could be furniture, kitchen utensils, that type of stuff. Huh. So that was back in the day when plastics first happened. Well, that plastic cannot be recycled. So it's pretty much here, that plastic.
So he went and got his hands on as much as possible.
All over the world. He's just like collecting this stuff, all this plastic, and he is repurposing them into bracelets. He's a very eco-conscious guy. He only, like, this is wood. He'll only use wood from trees that are fallen. He'll only use precious metals that are sourced correctly, as well as stones. So he's taken these pieces, and so this came as a plastic, a block of plastic, essentially, Bakelite. And he has carved out all those little details in there, added semi-precious stones, all set in 18-karat yellow gold, and turned something really kind of, which is in the trash, not being able to ever decompose, into this. So he is pretty brilliant. What this guy has come up with, extremely unique. We probably have 200 to 300 pieces of his stuff.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Like so regularly or just for this?
Oh, just for this trunk show. And this is going on right now. We'll have it for 5 days. Normally we have maybe 40 to 50 pieces, but for us to have what he has is pretty incredible. This one I think is really cool because this is African blackwood. So he's taken that, and feel how well he's polished this down.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
He's worked in that Bakelite into that wood, and that's
so these little flowers are the Bakelite into the actual wood
itself. So this one's a wood. He doesn't do a lot in wood. It's definitely most of the Bakelite itself, but I just thought that one was pretty cool.
And people know this designer and love this stuff,
Yeah, they
right?
know him and love him. He is quite the character, I must say. He is
he's cooking plastic.
Oh wow, he's a crazy guy. He is in some pretty incredible. He's in Barney's, New York, Bergdorf Goodman in New York. He's in a few locations in San Francisco, and he's in the 4 Betteridge locations, which are Greenwich, Connecticut, Palm Beach, Aspen, and Vail. So,
can you give me a rough idea of what's the price point on this?
His pieces range anywhere from, I would say, anywhere from maybe $1,100, and we have a piece that's in the store right now for $13,000. Wow. It's orange and it has sapphires and everything set in it. So.
Is he here right now?
He is not. He did not make it.
I want to get him in the studio. I think it'd be fun to talk to that guy.
It's like he did not make it because of some of the weather issues, but his stuff is here.
Okay.
So come see us.
Come check this stuff out. It's pretty unique, and it's got some history behind it. And I'd like to meet the designer too. We have first chair activities coming up next with Eric up on Beaver Creek Mountain.